I do not know how you guys will sound because, admittedly, your audio has not been the best this whole time. But we'll deal with it.
Listen, if you want a picture of the setup, it's kind of rancid. It is rancid.
Fair.
Like, my mic is just clipped to the desk between us at a janky angle.
I mean, if you take a picture of the setup and send it to me, I can put it in the video. Just like
I don't think I want people to perceive.
No, I'm taking a picture of right
now. Do you want me to like back up?
You don't want to be in the picture?
Well, no, so you can get like this way to where it's like our two laptops, and then just this. The pop filter is facing Ren for some reason.
Do like a jazzy thumbs up.
If the pop filter,
God, did you not get it?
What?
If the pop filter's facing Ren, it kind of makes me wonder if that has something to do with why Ren sounds quieter.
I don't think so, because I'm actually like underneath the pop filter.
Oh, very fair.
That's worse. That's worse. I made the vibes worse.
Made the vibes worse.
Hold on. This is worse. This is so...
Send that one to the Discord. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Well, the trader lost the lead, apparently. Again. I have, like, 2 in my inventory and several more in one of the chests back at the castle because of the traders around there that just keep losing leads.
What is wrong? Why is that your go-to?
Because I love frog.
Okay, so are we ready to get going, though?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Okay. Up, down, and jump in a boat. Now follow me. We're beginning the expedition. Oh god, I don't know how to drive a boat.
Llama.
Why?
You have acquired a llama?
I guess you're coming with me.
Our llama now.
I was wondering why I was...
You're drowned in my boat.
Help! Wait, that's...
Help! Help! It's totally dying.
What is happening? Oh my god, that's amazing. It's gradually dying behind you because it's out of the water. Oh, and more stalagmites over here. Okay, the boat controls in here are kind of nasty, not gonna lie.
Those are awful. Is this...
Okay,
Little dog?
What is this?
hold on.
It's fine. He lives there now.
No.
He's our llama now.
Yep, he's coming with us. So yeah, I mined out all of this. I carved out all of this. Here's just this lone block of lapis lazuli that I just decided to leave here. I found several other blocks in the course of everything. So yeah, for the viewers watching this, I did do all of this in creative mode. Here you've got the first view of the castle that I built.
Yeah.
Walkway, built this little path. And here I made a drawbridge out of trapdoors. Why is this door open? No, why is this door gone? Hold on. Why is there not a door here? Okay. You come with us.
We're gone.
Come here, friend. Okay. If I give you some wheat seeds, will you love us and stay here? Oh, I am riding the llama. Send help. That was not my intention. I can't give the llama wheat seeds.
The coolest thing is...
Maybe it just has to be actual wheat. I don't know. Anyways, let me go resolve this door issue real quick. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Close enough.
The self-control is taking not to just run off in a random direction.
Hold on, I'm coming with the door. It won't exactly match, but that will be a problem for future. Because I don't... No. Because I don't know what happened to the other door. I did have 2 here once upon a time. Okay,
Why
hold on.
is it doing that?
It's not sitting right. It's not layering correctly. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, back in the castle to begin the tour.
I have to sort of this Here's this
Atlas?
part.
Yeah.
I protect.
So this over here is our pet room, and the llama's gone already. How unfortunate. Oh no, it's up here. Hello, friend. So it actually used the staircase.
Yeah.
Hello, friend.
Well, this doesn't go anywhere.
But yeah, so up here is just kind of empty for
Really
now.
big
We can kind of decorate it later. But I made sure to put fence as a railing down the staircase so that nothing falls down and hurts itself. After being reminded from Jacksepticeye's playthrough when Seamus the Fox fell off the side of the stairs and disappeared. He didn't die, he just disappeared. Okay, coming this way.
You used it.
This
I love how
is
everything's lit.
going to be like a flower room. I've already got up here on the second floor a bunch of different flower pots. So we can use this for like gathering flowers and stuff to use for dyes. Could possibly even put stuff down here, like related to that. Maybe like a loom and stuff like that. To make other banners. Other slightly fancier banners. Because I haven't made like a actual like unified banner for the castle yet. Over here we have each of the bedrooms. Atlas, this one is yours.
Yo, they're color coded.
You have tables, you have dressers, which are actually functional storage.
Sick.
You've got mine here in the middle. I did the purple. And then the one on the end is red. This way, we each have our own personal rooms, personal storages. We can decorate them however we please. I just kind of did a base template to start with. Now, over here, while there's not much in here, we have an armory. So basically, we can, any like extra materials that we use for sets of armor, we can put on these stands and just have it on standby if we ever lose our armor.
I hate you.
Now, over here is the storage room where we have probably far more chests than we actually need, but each one is also labeled. Like decorations, weapons, furniture, food. Let me go ahead and like grab a steak out of here just in case. I don't know how long this tour is going to take. Like ingredients and seeds, or like earth, which is like different kinds of rocks and ground, stuff like that. Plants, wood, tools, loot, which is like enemy drops, animal drops, stuff like that, like feathers, stuff like that. And then just other whatever else goes in. Like there's horse armor in there that I found in some chests down in the mines. Because I found a lot of things down in the mines. Over here we have our crafting room. I figured it would be a good idea to have a side door there so that we're not having to go around taking things from the chest into here. We've got stone cutter, we have a cartography table, we've got crafting table, 3 different furnaces, we can have a bunch going at one time, brewing stand, the repair thing, that's right. I couldn't remember what that was that Atlas is jumping on. And I did this with all the torches in the corners so that they're not sticking off just like one of the 2 sides. They can actually stand like and be centered in the corners. here, in this gigantic area, no bats on the ceiling. This is going to be the library, and also where we will be having our enchanting table. This is something that I did not do anything with, because the fact that it will involve stuff from the Nether, and I didn't want to mess with the Nether.
Yeah.
Ignore that direction for now. We're going to be coming back to that later, because over there is actually something I'm really proud of. We'll be coming back to that in a little bit. In here, I don't know yet what to do with this lower area. I may make this, because we may have like a librarian, I may make the lower part of that his room. But up here, we have an aquarium that I built and filled completely to the brim with water. So any like fish and stuff we can put in there. And we have windows right here. See a brief preview of the outer area of the castle. And any blocks like this that I have with the torches all around them are where I'm planning on putting like some columns. So these are just kind of placeholders for now until we get quartz. And follow me, and I will show you one of the little secrets. We have an escape hatch. If I can actually go down the hole. And now, if you come with me over here, outside the escape hatch, we have docks. With boats. Because one of the areas over there, hello Drowned, one of the areas over there was actually like a few strips of land that were like the only things blocking off the river from getting to a much larger area, so I actually cleared that out so we can take these boats to like a much bigger section of water to be able to explore around. And I had to be sure that I filled this hole up enough, otherwise we wouldn't have been able to come out of it properly. That makes sure no drowns trying to make it.
I am so hyper.
And it took so much trial and error to make sure nothing would spawn in here. And there's also more to show you guys with the outside as well, once we get done with the inner tour. So down here is most of the quote-unquote practical stuff. Up here is where we get to some of the more interesting rooms that I designed. Here we have a tavern.
Yes, tavern.
See, I've got like casks here. Oh, that was funky. I closed the trap door and I'm stuck under it. Yeah, we got stools, we got tables.
We need a bar cat. We need a bar cat.
We are planning on getting some animals and stuff, and the village nearby, I want to recruit some of the villagers from there to bring over here to serve like specific roles. That's why this fence totally isn't here to keep them from escaping.
They're hired.
Alright, so this way. Over here, we have the bath. Got wardrobe there. Over here. Got bath. We're a little tall to make sure that the water can't get out. There also is towels over here on the top. I wanted to make them a little more inlaid into the floor, but unfortunately if I did that, it had them dripping through to the floor below it. That's why there's kind of a walk-in tub. Don't mind the fact that the doors act as a strange magical portal to keep the water from flowing out. We don't talk about that. These are going to be rooms for some of our workers, like when we get like cartographer, tailor, stuff like that. Over here, this will be the cartographer's personal room, because he will probably be the most important villager that we recruit in terms of our exploration. So I figured he'd get a little bit more of a special room, want to get him like some bookshelves and stuff to put in here too at some point. Over here is just a nice little hallway with a window looking over like the library and stuff. A nice little scenic view. Over here is a bit of a two-part room. This is where we will have an armorer and a weaponsmith. Over here, got a two-person bedroom for them. That way they won't be confined to just that little area behind the counter. And we've got another bedroom for another worker. Over here is the treasure. This is where we'll put really important items like Eyes of Ender, Hearts of the Sea, stuff like that. Like the really important loot stuff, like resurrection totems and things like that. And in here, in the center, this is our war room where we'll have meetings.
Yeah. You have color-coded chairs.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, this is why I was asking you guys for personal colors, is for stuff like that and the bedrooms and stuff. Alright, and to the next floor, which... This one I'm not entirely sure if I have made it spawn-proof or not. But that's also why these doors have pressure plates.
I've been open this door the whole time, so...
So these I've made sure to put torches on the tops as well as inside them. Over here, if you follow me into the center, we have the Holy Spring. The water, it just kind of does this. No reason to question it. It just kind of exists and helps supply water to the Holy Spring. This is also an area that will need many, many columns. Alright. Now, if you follow me here, this is where we will have our trophy room. Any sort of, like, major rewards from conquest, like the Ender Egg or anything like that, will go in here. Here, if you keep following, this is just kind of a bit of a watchtower. Same with up here. This is just kind of a nice place to come and get a scenic view, because you can see quite a bit around us from up here, because, my god, this castle is taller than I ever expected it to be. And there is the village. Which, that's another thing, is since all of this water is connected, our boats also give us a faster route to the village.
Yeah, it's almost all castle.
Back to the ladder. Back under here. Make sure to close the hatches behind you in case anything spawns up there. Oh, so that's what happens when you close them. You just sprawl out. I was wondering what that looked like. Okay, but like, why can't you crawl normally then? Also, I actually should install pressure plates on the inside of these doors too, now that I think about it. Since again, I'm not 100% sure that this place is spawn-proof. Here we have the throne room, which definitely needs some pillars to pull it all together, because these blocks just look kind of silly here. Our big heckin' throne. I wanted to have, like, curtains behind it, but unfortunately it just ended up looking awkward, because all I could really do was, like, wool blocks. They need to put actual curtains in this game. And up here is the royal chambers, if we ever feel like doing anything fancy. Over here we've got a kitchen. There in the middle is the dining room. And back here is the royal bedroom. I forgot to put a red bed in here, so I need to fix that at some point. I knew I forgot something.
You don't get one.
Here. I knew I'd forgotten something up there, so I need to fix that eventually. Also, I need to put red carpet in front of these dressers. I forgot to check if I could do that. But yeah, and this way. This is just kind of a room. I haven't entirely figured out what to do with it yet. Here is the royal bath, complete with a bath mat, 2 towels, and is just heckin' big compared to the others.
It's a swan. Oh, I can get up here.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Hello?
And I made sure to make the walls high so that anyone with telescopes wouldn't be able to peep through these windows. Having a window in a bathroom doesn't seem like the best choice, but maybe you just want a scenic view while you're getting in the bath. Right, and out here brings us out to another watchtower. But, as soon as I can actually remember, here it is. This hatch actually goes into the aquarium. So this is where we can go in and drop any fish that we want to put in there. Had to make sure to put torches on the inside of the glass so that it wouldn't be dark in here and spawn drowns. There's a, speaking of, don't drown in there. But yes, there's a trapdoor on
Here's the drown in
both
the aquarium.
sides. Trapdoor on both sides. Oh. Okay, they do open in the same direction. I couldn't remember. I was about to be really bothered by that. And Atlas just fell off the wall. Okay, so going back around.
Listen, I'm just being in theme with the skin because he jumps off of
That's fair.
like an actual plane. Yeah.
That's fair. Alright, and to the outside of the castle, if you will follow me. Wait! Yeah. I built out this entire area.
To die.
I just built out this entire area into a moat around the castle.
That is so...
Like, all of the extra land I just got rid of. Because I kept having problems with Endermen teleporting into the castle, even after I, like, got, like, all the torches and stuff. So it's like, you know what? What if the castle's just surrounded by water? Oh, that actually reminds me the progress is still up. Or down? Not entirely sure what to consider it. There we go. Okay.
The drawbridge is in the wrong...
Alright, follow me.
Orientation.
That's the word I was looking for.
And up over here.
Take a drink.
So, I made sure to leave a little path to get here, but also build a wall that enemies can't go over. Because over here, we still have the hole into the mine. We have 2 cows that I decided to capture and fence off. The beginning of our cow farm. So, this area could be the beginning of our farmland. And with the storage room being, like, right around here, we could, like, not really a wall, but maybe, like, build a tunnel under it that goes over to here to have the farmland after we get rid of all this turned stone. Because since this is still quite a stretch of land that's not being used for anything, so that would be pretty helpful to be able to have our crops. And if you'll follow me over here, while that does it for the castle tour, there's a skeleton back here. Yes, while that does it for the castle tour, excuse me, Spider. Spider, you were... Oh, that actually reminds me. We might want to go and actually use our beds in the castle really quick. So let's go do that. Hurry, Ren! Oh, yep, there's There's phantoms. Hurry, Red! Hurry! Raise / lower the drawbridge. Help! Help! The door won't let me in. Okay, quickly to the bedrooms. I haven't slept in the whole time I was working on this castle. Okay. Okay.
Is it top night?
Because it's still set to where only one of us has to sleep, so Atlas sleeping skips through the night, but we can still set these as our actual spawn points, so we don't kick it all the way back to, like, the original spawn.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now that mild panic is done, did I just set a door here? Yes, I did. Go away. We don't need a random bridge door. Alright, so back outside.
You want some bread?
I would love some bread. I have nothing. That's too much bread.
I have 17 bread.
All the bread.
Hey, you just threw 7.
All the bread.
Bread. Alright. Bread.
I'm still dying a little bit, but
Oh, are you, like, starving of hunger?
I was
Starving of hunger.
Very, very low.
Starving of hunger.
Yeah, I need to...
Being whiffle balled.
I really want to figure out a way to actually automate this drawbridge, but the problem is that the water destroys redstone dust, so I can't build like any sort of mechanism under it. At least not without getting rid of some of the water. So over here, I made sure to put torches around it. This is the cut in the earth that leads to the depths of Tartarus that I was telling you about. So we're going to be exploring this in the future. Not right now, but at some point. Sheep, you may not want to be down there. Yeah, we're not exploring this right now, but in the near future we will be, because there are some fascinating things down there. And it goes on for miles. That cave is absolutely insane.
We're never gonna see Ren again.
Probably because whatever's in the cave will probably eat him. Okay, now back into the castle for the final room. Yes, we have multi-layered security on the drawbridge. Quickly, Ren! Before the doors close again!
I got so stuck in the door.
I know. Okay, now, back here, in that area that I said we will come back to. Following this last little path.
It's because you're starving of hunger.
Here, we have the quarantine zone.
What do you mean, quarantine zone?
Stand back and watch this. This took me a long time to do. We have another portal. I've never been in there, so I don't know what it's like on the other side, but it's a quarantine zone. Also, lever on the inside to close the doors back. Or close the wall back, I should say.
It's the wall door.
A Waldo. Yeah. This took me, like, 2 or 3 days just to figure out how to make that work properly the way I wanted to.
Sick.
I had to build it out a lot on the inside to, like, cover up all the mechanisms and the redstone dust and stuff.
Ravager
But
or something.
do what?
I'm hearing like a Ravager or something.
To the secret passage!
Is my character dripping?
Into the water.
Probably.
There's a trader who
Who's
lost
the
another llama.
trader?
I now have 3 leads. Where are your llamas, dude? Did they fall down in this waterfall? No, because it doesn't go anywhere. Did I fall down there? Yes. Also, we still have a sugar cane. So that's a good thing. I had to move it because the original spot for it was like right around here at this corner. So I had to move some of it and kind of just get rid of part of what was there. Cow.
Cow.
Got this
We
one lone.
have a lack of sugar cane.
Hey, fish. We have what?
We obviously have like a lack of sugar cane.
Clearly.
I think we need more.
Probably. I mean, look at all this ground that's not filled with sugarcane. Clearly, we just need to line the entire path to the village with sugarcane. Watch out for this hole. I don't know why that's there. That was kind of strange. Yeah. Right now, I'm just kind of looking around a little bit. But yeah, so that is the castle.
You have two voices. This is a bucket.
The next one of the upcoming tasks is going to be trying to get some villagers over from there over to the castle so we can get them set up with the actual jobs. Cartographer is a first priority, absolutely. But beyond that, I need to figure out what the most useful ones would be for the
You just have to
rooms
put them
we
in a
have
boat.
available.
Oh!
What? What happened?
You can't put leads on villagers, but you can get them in a boat.
Yeah, you can get them in a boat, and I believe there's other ways to lead them. And I believe if we get them here, that their bedrooms do fit the qualifications of a house to get them to stay. Because I think it only needs to have, like, a bed and, like, certain amount of walls or something.
I think you have to destroy their bed in the village.
Not
How
necessarily.
mean would it be if I closed the trap door?
I would kill you.
I think that all you need to do is get them to sleep in another bed that fits the qualification of a house.
Do you want to die in Minecraft?